taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
Yeah, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, New England represent, and as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what it do? Jesus Shutterworth the God, aka Go Artist, aka LB, Lauderdale Boss. Monday night boxing talk, so let's get it. World is an opt-out. Let's get it. RingGameRadio.com in the building. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. You know, Ring Gang in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, you already know who this is. Your boy King P, Bodega Box in the building. Ring Game Radio all day. Let's go. Monday night boxing talk. Let's get it.
Anyone banned from the bodega?
Yeah, all these dummies, these dumb broads are very demure. No, y'all motherfuckers is not demure. Like, go read a fucking dictionary, find out what the fuck that means to get back to me, because you bitches is not demure.
There's nothing demure about shaking ass in the club with Sexy Red. I'm just telling you that.
Demure.
Yo, I swear, the weirdest shit be trending on social media. Social media is such poison, like mental poison. Yo, I swear.
Demure. For anybody that doesn't know, demure means reserved, modest, and shy, and that is not you bitches.
I had to Google that last week, and I was like, because I've heard the word before, but I don't know why it's trending now. Pissing me off with all this.
You know, this new generation, they use words so wrong, bro. So
yeah. See, look, dig this. Oh, the youth. I fuck with y'all using the word diabolical to describe situations that are clearly not, are clearly of Babylonian nature. But come on, yo, like, you don't have to try to make every old spelling bee word hot. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, no. But yo, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
West Fly's conscious pilot, the West Coast Avenger, number one contender, preparing for liftoff. Ring Air Radio, Monday edition, last of the year, or the month, the summer, whatever you want to call it.
My nigga is baked.
We're here, let's get it.
Yo, my nigga he's clearly in the clouds tonight, yo. I can dig it, though. Conscious pilot stays elevated. You dig? But last but certainly not least, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Damn, I didn't know it was New Year's already, nigga. What the fuck? Well, you already know who the fuck it is, nigga. Rome Top 5, retired, dead or alive, nigga. Ring Gang, we here, nigga.
Yes, sir. You know, Rome Top 5, aka Chicago win, because he leaves these niggas in the breeze. You dig? But yeah, though, I just happened to take a look at Pilot's screen name. Rest in peace, Sid Justice. So I figured, you know what? Let me go, mention Sid. Psycho Sid, because we just got the news today that Psycho Sid passed away from cancer at the age of 62 or 63. I was like, 63. I was like, geez, like, I mean, considering. Oh, you don't know.
He was like the original
Psycho Sid Vicious, Sid Justice, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Rest in peace to Sid.
One of the original big men. One of the original true big men of wrestling. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he used to do, I think, what was it called? The jackknife or something?
Powerbomb, yeah.
Powerbomb, yeah. So did Diesel. They both
Diesel, yeah. Him and Diesel were like,
y'all niggas know crazy wrestlers. Like, I never even heard of these niggas.
Sid,
nah, I mean, he from like the older era. Like I fucked with him. Like me and my brother used to damn be fans of dude. Like,
now Sid was that guy. I mean, I think maybe I'm biased, but I preferred him in terms of the tall big men like Taker. Yeah, I mean, but he was up there with Nash and Kane. To me, I think he was better. But that's just.
And he just always seemed like crazy. Like
I mean, because he had the ability to be like, to do the sinister laugh, and then he'd be super serious, and then he'd shout all types of wild shit.
This random shit. It was, yeah.
So he like on some Great Khali type of shit.
Nah, he was way better than Great Khali.
Yeah, he was Khali. Khali can't talk and can't even talk. He even talk in his own language, nigga. So, Sid wasn't.
He was like a tall, bigger, better version of Ryback in a sense, way better in every aspect. But just like, that's how Ryback played a little cycle thing sometimes. So I don't know. Sorry.
Go ahead, Ryback just.
But Sid was crazy, and he definitely. And he had a bunch of fucking fuck ups that were hilarious. That like he just botched what he was trying to say. I always remember in WCW when he was talking to Kevin Nash and he said, "You're only half the man that I am, and I have half the brain
that you do."
Sid was a wild dude, like I said, and but too, he was legitimately wild too, because there's a whole bunch of stories with him, especially the most famous story where him and Arn Anderson got into a fight in the hotel, stabbing each other with scissors. Like, they were literally trying to kill each other in the hotel room.
Wait, what the fuck?
I always vouched for him to be. I was, I know it's fake WWE Hall of Fame, but I always felt he should have been in the Hall of Fame easy. I don't know why they never let him in it.
Probably because he kept on leaving when they kept on trying to do things with him, because he had an affinity for playing softball for whatever fucking reason.
Yeah, he had a softball addiction.
Yeah, that which is again weird.
What type of fucking shit is that?
Yeah, considering that he was paid millions of dollars, but when it was time for him to go play softball, he would leave wherever he was, WWF or WCW, to go play softball. And then once softball is over, he'd come back and return. It's the fucking
Hold on,
weird.
was he nice at softball though? Like,
I don't know, bro, but
why didn't he play baseball, nigga?
I don't know. I mean, the nigga is 6'9", he was 6'9", 320 pounds. Like, I don't know how many baseball players are that size.
None, nigga.
Yeah, and then of course he would probably
Jose Canseco.
Yeah,
He's crazy ass.
But, yeah,
He was the biggest baseball player I could remember.
And he also couldn't fight either.
Yeah. Nah, we remember them boxing matches.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, but Sid was a fucking character. I mean, I've seen him live plenty of times or whatever. But yeah, dude, and of course, he's more infamous, because later in his career he suffered a horrific leg break.
Oh, off the rope, right? When he was jumping off the rope.
Yeah, he tried to do a jump kick, drop kick, or whatever the fuck, and the leg that he was supposed to plant folded underneath him, and it snapped his leg in two places.
Yeah, and it's perfectly shot. Like a lot of times you don't see it, but if you ever show a replay of it, it's a perfect, because it was the angle of it. It's just you can see it literally. This is crazy. Yeah, no, that shit was crazy. That's pretty much why that pretty much ended his wrestling career, and it was on pay-per-view too. It was nasty. I remember watching that shit like, good lord. But the one that actually I think his crowning moment, or whatever you want to call it, is when he was in Madison Square Garden as the bad guy / heel, and HBK was the good guy, but HBK was getting kind of that, we don't want you to be the top guy heat, and then Sid's the badass MSG giving fist bumps to the fans, and yeah, that was always the one thing about Sid too, because usually roided up rednecks from Arkansas usually don't get over like he did, which is the craziest thing. Yeah, because usually all the rednecks are all hokey and somewhat racist as fuck. Both, wrestling gimmick wise and for real. And Sid was none of those things, But I guess it's like, I mean, for whatever reason,
for some reason, New York has an affinity for white people from Arkansas. I mean, look at Bill Clinton. The New York loved Bill Clinton, so we love crackers from Arkansas for some reson. We love them.
Yeah. And like, Sid was entertaining as fuck too, so it's like, and funny thing too is like, because all the wrestlers from his era, basically they all die from heart attacks and stuff like that. I mean, at least for him, at least it's good to know that dude. I mean, cancer is obviously not a nice way to go, but for all purposes, he was a decent guy. He was a family man. He didn't cheat on his wife. He didn't abuse his wife. He didn't crash out, seriously crash out. Like, dude used wrestling. He didn't let wrestling use him. So and of course he was part of the reason why Booker T and them are actually wrestling today. Booker T and Stevie Ray, he had a hand in that too. So it's like, yeah, Sid did a lot, when he was wrestling. So, but yeah, I just had to put out there, a quick tribute, to rest in peace to Sid, man. God damn, all the wrestlers from my fucking era are starting to die now. This is starting to depress me.
Yeah, no, I mean, we are old, nigga. watch. More gonna drop like flies.
No, I mean wrestling. Niggas be dying. I remember there's an old thing like 1991 Royal Rumble. Literally, pretty much the whole cover is dead. Now you can count Sid to that probably.
That's crazy.
But I mean, yeah, it's like Sid. Lastly, Sid's one of the ones that like 63 for a wrestler is not bad. I'm just saying 63 for a wrestler is not bad, but still, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this thing because I've watched wrestling since the '80s, so that's why it's like when I see like wrestlers that I watched as a kid, they started to pass now. This shit makes me feel some sort of way. Like this shit's crazy to me. So it's like
That's crazy. That's like me seeing John Cena and fucking Triple H and all these niggas. Like that's how it would be for me, for y'all niggas, I guess, because those are the niggas I grew up with. Rey Mysterio. Who else the fuck? But I had legends die in my time too, nigga. Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, nigga.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
yeah, they'll say
I think I shed a tear when Eddie Guerrero died. They brought that limp low rider out one last time. I was like, damn,
that was
yo.
fucked up. That was fucked up when Eddie died. That was fucked up.
Chavo was driving that shit down, crying his ass off. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy.
Yeah, those Raws when they have those type of episodes, those are always hard though. I mean, Owen Hart one was the hardest Raw episode I ever had to watch because you saw clearly wrestlers didn't want to wrestle or even be seen on TV. So they were all just messed up. Like you could tell they couldn't even, and some of them because they had gimmicks they didn't want to blow, so they couldn't even be on TV. Even though, you hate to see Raw episodes like that though. But I mean, hopefully, maybe the WWE does right by him, and eventually puts him in the Hall of Fame, though. But rest in peace, Psycho Sid, Sid Vicious, Sid Justice, all types of that dude was a legend.
Top 5 big man for real. Top, in terms of tall. I
don't know about all that now, but
I thought so.
That's what I'm saying. You got Andre the Giant, you got Undertaker, nigga. Rest in peace, but
Hey, he says too many niggas.
Yeah,
He top 10 though.
Like,
Top
come
10
on,
tall
man.
guys. Okay.
I said
Yeah.
Vader, Bam Bam Bigelow. Like,
You got a lot of motherfuckers. You gotta, I mean,
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Big Show has got to be top 3 at least.
I prefer Sid over Big Show, but that's just me.
I mean, I prefer Sid over a lot of these motherfuckers, but I can't. It's hard to put him over damn
Kane or Undertaker.
Kane and Undertaker and
Yeah, Kane and Taker are together.
you're fucking with Goldberg. Who else was out there?
Goldberg was regular size, nigga. Brock Lesnar was fucking huge, and he was only 6'8".
Goldberg looked like a big motherfucker. I don't know about that.
When Brock Lesnar and him was going at it, that shit was like.
Oh, but hold on. Who the fuck am I talking to? This nigga's like, you as big as these motherfuckers. You about 6'4", like.
Scott Hall's up there with big men. Scott Hall
was a mini me, wasn't he?
No.
This is sounding like this nigga sounding like Pat now. That's a little nigga.
Bro. Scott Hall was like 6'6", 6'7". He was not no fucking mini me. What are we
the
talking?
The nigga in NWO with Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan.
That's because Kevin Nash is like 7 foot, but like Scott Hall in and of himself, in his own right, is like 6'6", 6'7".
Nigga, he looked like a baby next to Hulk Hogan and Kevin Nash. Nigga, hell no.
Well, because Hogan is like 6'8" and was like 6'8", and Kevin Nash was like.
Yo, them niggas are that big. What the fuck?
Yes.
Yes, very much so.
That's why when you up here talking about, hey, he just regular size big, all right? I'm like, what the fuck? But I forget, like, y'all tall niggas judge other tall niggas differently.
Nigga, when I think of a tall nigga, I think of the great Khali, nigga. I think of Andre.
7-footers.
You're right. I don't think of a nigga that.
You don't think about the motherfuckers who's like 6'6",
even though he's taller than you.
Even though he's taller than you, it's like, nah.
Like Kane, like 6'8", like 6'9", like Kane, Taker. You know what I'm saying? Big Show, Sid. I wouldn't consider Vader and Bam big men. I mean, they're wide, but they weren't tall. You know what I'm saying? They weren't that tall, relatively speaking.
See, because
I'm 6'4".
Hold on. No, but it's big man, not tall man.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's the overall aesthetic, not this.
Right.
Y'all making it more like it's a height requirement when it's like it's the height and the width and the weight. All of that.
Would you consider Pete? Hold on, Pete. Would you consider Umaga a big man? Because Umaga was
hell yeah, that nigga was huge.
Yes.
Fucking Rakishi, that nigga was 400 pounds.
Yeah, they were.
Mark Henry.
And Bam Bam wasn't
Mark Henry,
hold on,
the
and
world's
Bam
strongest man.
And Bam Bam wasn't small, but like short by any means. Bam Bam was like 6'4", 6'5".
Nigga,
That's what I'm saying.
Bobby Lashley is a big man, nigga.
Yeah.
That nigga, listen, all these niggas look short in the ring, but now that I think about it, all these niggas are probably 6'6" and up.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas up here like, no, he's not. No, he's regular big. He's like, what's regular big? Like y'all got some new shit.
They can't be that big because Rey Mysterio used to whoop all these niggas, and that nigga like 5'3". I don't want to hear it. Y'all can't lie about his height. I know exactly how tall Rey Mysterio is, nigga. That nigga's a baby. Him, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, Rob Van Dam, all them baby ass niggas.
Yeah, some wrestlers were, some exaggerated their weights and their heights, but Rey Mysterio, like I said, I've met a lot of Rey Mysterio is short as fuck.
Nigga, Trish Stratus is bigger than fucking Rey Mysterio.
Ray's like 5'3". Yeah, Ray is like 5'3".
Yeah, Ray is short. Like if they say he's 5'3", that's what he is. Like he really is short.
Little C's height.
And that nigga was the world champion at many times.
Yeah, he was also on that shit too.
I mean, he got to be on something, jumping all around the fucking ring like that, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Crazy.